Let's check up. Let's check up. Pull up a chair for the Midweek Checkup now.
Welcome to the Midweek Checkup. My name is Bobby Gilles, and hark! Here is Lindsey Blair. This past Sunday, Pastor Jonah Sage preached from Mark 7, verses 1 through 14.
Pastor Jonah said that the mission of Jesus is renovation of the heart. Now, if you missed the sermon or need help remembering, you're in the right spot for the Midweek Checkup.
Jonah began by talking about how different churches emphasize different aspects of the teachings and mission of Christ. But if we emphasize one to the detriment of the other, we're left with a myopic view of the gospel. In whatever tradition you come from, if you're blind to the place it's taken in your heart, if you love the way it's always been done more than you love God, well, there's a good chance you'll miss God completely when He comes near.
So, in Mark 7, the Pharisees were bothered that the disciples didn't obey the hand-washing rituals of their community. Interpretations of God's word became God's word, and Jesus would not have it. Jesus goes on to point out their hypocrisy regarding one of the 10 Commandments, honor your father and mother. The point that Jesus is stressing is that traditions about God's law were honored above God's law.
The heart, Jesus emphasizes over and over, is what's wrong with us. Hearts twisted by sin and suffering. Hearts surrounded by barriers hoping to keep us safe. Hearts that are far from God, the only true source of hope, healing, and wholeness. So what must Jesus do? He must break down the boundaries of the heart.
You cannot make yourself clean, not soul clean. The hurt is just too deep, the sin too pervasive. Ezekiel the prophet had promised someone would come and do for us what we can't do for ourselves, put a new heart within us and make us clean. The mission of Jesus is renovation of the heart. He comes to heal the core of who you are because all of your life flows from that sacred place.
We come to Jesus knowing we don't know what we need, knowing we are often blind, but we come believing the mission of Jesus is renovation of the heart.
Join us this Sunday as we continue learning what the mission of Jesus is and who it is exactly for. We hope to see you at Bible Fellowship as well as we discuss Psalm 90, the Psalm of Moses.
See you then.